Hello everybody, good afternoon, welcome back. Jiujitsu2000 here today. I'm back. I want to talk about the Tactical A1S. We're going to be talking about the same flashlight under a new name. This is the WOWTAC model A1S. Excellent bang for the buck flashlight. You can get this in two flavors. You can get this in cool white or in neutral white, which I have in my hand here. And let's open this baby up and see what's included. Nothing has changed. This is still manufactured by ThruNite, just under a new name. Right here, the first thing we see is the owner's manual. And if you open this up to this page right there, you can pause and read all the technical parameters of this flashlight. This is amazing bang for the buck. This is one of my favorite flashlights. Currently the price is around $26 on Amazon, even though their retail is like $30, $26. If you haven't seen my video on the WOWTAC or A Tactical Model A1, this is very similar of a flashlight, except this one runs for $20, this one is $30, but like I said, $6 more currently on Amazon. So you get a lot more for $6 more. So I would recommend going with the A1S if you got the extra $6. So right here, the first thing you see is a couple O-rings, and you see a pocket clip. The pocket clip has not changed. It's the same pocket clip that they've used since it was a tactical, nothing new. The next thing you see here is the USB 2 to micro USB recharging cable. This is nice because if you have a solar panel, a battery bank, a generator, your car, your wall outlet, anything like that, your laptop computer, you can use those things, those devices to charge this flashlight, which I think is super cool. Now let's move the box out of the way and let's pull this flashlight out and let's look at it next to the A Tactical and see, is it look the same? Let's go ahead and install this pocket clip. It's very tight. It's a very tight fit. It's a very solid pocket clip. So let's take a look side by side. From my point of view, they look the same. Tail cap switches, the battery tube, the head of the flashlight is the same. The LED inside, well, of course, this one's dirty. The LED is the same. We still have a glass lens. We still have everything is the same as far as I can tell now. Let's go ahead and pull out the battery. So we're going to remove this tail cap switch. Now you'll notice inside there is this little card. They put those in there so the flashlight doesn't turn on during shipping. They don't want you to get a flashlight that's going to burn up in the package due to heat or arrive at your doorstep with a dead battery. Now if you look at the tail cap switch, you can see that there's a nice spring in there, very good high quality tail cap switch that they offer with this flashlight. Nothing's changed. It's the same exact thing that we saw in the previous generation. And here is a look at the lithium ion rechargeable high capacity battery. This is operating at 3.6 volts, 12.24 watt hours, and it runs at 3400 milliamp hours. This is pretty nice. This is a protected cell. You can also see right here there is a little micro USB port, and there is a little circle right there and a circle right there. What this does is when you plug this into your micro USB to USB cable, this red light here where my thumbnail is touching will illuminate, and then when the charging is finished, this green one will illuminate. Okay, so I have a battery charging currently, and you can see the red LED indicator, so telling us that this battery is still charging. So now if you look inside the battery tube, let me shine a little light in there, you can see that there is a spring inside. Now another thing I want to mention real quick before I get too ahead of myself is you can remove the battery tube if you wanted to flip that over and thread that baby in. You could reorient the belt clip because there's only one spot where it can go. So the point that I'm trying to make is they did a really good job making sure that the threads are the same on both ends of the battery tube. Right here you can see the O-ring, okay, and that O-ring is important. It gives this flashlight the IPX7 rating of waterproofness. Let's go ahead and put the flashlight battery in. You're going to put the positive side into the battery tube. We are now going to screw on the tail cap switch, and as we screw on that tail cap switch, you're going to notice that it smashes that O-ring, and that's how they create that IPX7 waterproofness. Now, to operate the flashlight, it's extremely simple. You turn the power switch on back here, and then you change modes up here. So once the flashlight's on, you have low, 24 lumens for 6 days. Medium is 140 lumens for 18 hours. Then you go low, medium, then you go to high, 460 lumens for 5 hours. And then let's cycle through. Again, low, medium, high. There's turbo, 1150 lumens for 3 hours. And then if we go low, medium, high, turbo, and then keep going, we're going to get into an SOS function. SOS is 1150 lumens. It does not specify how long it will run. I'm guessing it's around 4 hours. Now if I press and hold this button down, we're going to go into a strobe function. Now if I push the button again, it's going to come back to turbo. If I was in SOS or strobe, the memory function will bring it back to the last highest setting that it was on, which is turbo. However, if let's say we're in low and I turn the light off and turn it back on, it'll come to low. But let's say I'm on turbo, turn it off, turn it back on, it comes right back to that setting. So this flashlight is really cool. There's medium, turn it off, turn it back on, comes right back to that setting. So the only function that it will not come back to in the memory is strobe or SOS. So it'll do low, medium, high, or turbo. So it's very cool. Good flashlight. If you think about the throw of this flashlight, the throw is 277 meters. That's almost 3 football fields. The candela rating is 19,200. The impact resistance is 1.5 meters. And it's IPX7 waterproof down to 1 meter. The milliamp hour rating, once again on the battery that's included, is 3,400, and the price point on Amazon at the time of me shooting this video, you can pick these up for $26. So if you got the $6 extra, highly recommend the A1S. This is a glass lens, impact resistance. I'm not going to drop this one. I'm not going to put it in water. I'm not going to go throwing it around and stuff like that, because I'm going to be giving this one away. So stay tuned for that. In the near future, there's going to be a giveaway video. It's going to be amazing. I am on the low setting of 24 lumens. Now the run time on this setting is 6 days. That is a significant amount of run time, and that's plenty of light for what I'm doing here in the shop. I can see clearly what's going on. Let's go ahead and bump that up to medium. Now on medium, we are at 140 lumens, and this will last for 18 hours. Let's go take a look at high. Low, medium, high. On high, we are at 460 lumens for 5 hours of runtime. That's a lot of light, and that's a good runtime of 5 hours. Let's take a look at turbo. There's low, medium, high. There's turbo. 1150 lumens for 3 hours. You can see that there's a real bright, tight, hot spot and a big flood. If I move this out of the way, I mean, just the light bouncing off the walls, you know, of the shop lights up this whole room. I mean, it's almost like you can't get away from the light, because I'm shining it up, to the right, down by my feet, shining it to the left, back behind me. It's ricocheting off the cinder blocks behind me. Now I'm shining it forward. So that is a very significant amount of light. Let's go ahead and take a look at the SOS. I'll probably have to go through the modes again. Here's low, medium, high, turbo, and SOS. Now SOS is the full 1150 lumens. It does not specify how long this will last. However, I'm going to think that it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 hours. Now if I push and hold the button down, we're going to go into a strobe function. This is 1150 lumens, and this will last for 4 hours. Now if I push the button again, it's going to go back to turbo, okay? And if I push the button down and cycle through the modes again, low, medium, high, turbo, SOS, back to low. I want to say thank you guys for joining me today on this video of the WOWTAC Model A1S. I think for 26 bucks on Amazon, this is the biggest bang for the buck that you can find in a flashlight. 18650 platform. If you are not happy with this flashlight for $26, I just don't think there's anything out there that's going to make you happy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below, like this video, share this video, and as always, thank you again for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day. Now get out there and get you an A1 or an A1S by WOWTAC. You won't be disappointed. Bye for now.